Hey guys, it's Robbie here, and this is FrekiFitWolf. Alright guys, so you notice I'm wearing, this is technically a kirigumi. It's basically a onesie. It's a normal. I got a horn and everything. You probably remember last year I put this on when I went live on Halloween. I was going through my closet and trying to find what I wanted to do for Halloween this year. I really can't buy a costume, so I was seeing what I have. I have some stuff, but some other stuff, but I'm missing some pieces. I need to find my tail for this other thing. So anyway, I was going across and I came across this guy, which I'm really happy at how well it fits now. Like when I wore it last year, it was a little tight, not gonna lie. But now it fits like comfortably. But anyway, so I was doing that and I was editing the Tuesday tag video that I did. It'll be uploading soon. And I think I'm gonna put this up today too. But I decided I wanted to do a Halloween tag. You guys know Halloween's my favorite holiday. It's my favorite time of year. Everything about this season makes me very happy. And I love doing the tag videos. So why not make a Halloween tag? So that's what I'm doing. So of course I'm going to be tagging Tracy over at Trials of Long Hair Girl because she always does Tag Tuesday. And so she can either answer these next week or she can do a separate video and do that. And I should have asked her first because she always asks me first. I typically don't ask people when I tag them. I just do it, and if they do it, cool. If not, you guys at least checked out their channel and might find some content you enjoy. So anyway, I'm tagging her, and of course I'm tagging Sandy because Sandy and I will always tag each other. It's this bond we have. So Let's Get Fit with Sandy is being tagged. And then also Too Fat, Too Furious. I'm really curious. I'm liking them, first of all. If you haven't checked them out, check them out. Everybody will be linked in the box down below. But also, I'm curious how some of these things differ in different countries. And so I really want to hear their answers. And then I'm tagging my friend Amy over at the TMI Queen Gets Fit. I'm trying not to tag her too much because sometimes she gets a little bit behind, but I feel like this is one that she could have fun with. So I'm tagging her. Yeah. All right. So number 1, what was your favorite Halloween costume you've worn? For me, I would probably say, oh, Gold is getting bored already. I would probably say when I did a gender bend of Harley Quinn. I mean, that's her leg. You know, guys know I love Harley Quinn. And I did a male version of her. And I think I loved that so much because I made it completely. It wasn't perfect. And I was, still very big. So it wasn't my ideal image of what it would be. When I reach goal and get the body shape close to what I want it to be, I'm going to redo it. But it was awesome. I made a giant hammer that was like hers, and it was actually funny because it's made out of broom handles and trash cans. But I put felt and made it black and white and put the little diamonds and stuff on it. I got a shirt and got it half black, half white. Did the same thing to pants and did the diamonds. And then I colored my hair to match hers. It was a lot of fun. And technically I did it for cosplay for Anime STL, but I also wore it for Halloween that year. That would probably be my favorite. And a lot of times I just do little creative things. Most of my life, I have not been able to go to a Halloween store and buy a costume because they didn't fit. So I would get creative. And even as a kid, my mom, she would hand sew us. Like she made an awesome Batman one when I was a kid and a creepy clown one. I mean, it wasn't meant to be creepy. It was meant to be a fun clown, but clowns are creepy. All right, number 2, favorite Halloween candy. If you guys have watched my channel, you already know the answer to this, but I'm going to answer it anyway since I made it one of the questions. My favorite Halloween candy is Reese's Peanut Butter Cups in the pumpkin shape. The peanut butter and chocolate ratio is so much better in the shapes, in my personal opinion. Denise over at Dish with D, she's the opposite. She doesn't like the shapes because the ratio gets all wrong to her. To me, it gets more right. All right, number 3. Do you like horror films? And if so, what is your favorite? I have never been a big horror person, which is ironic because I love Halloween so much. I have started watching them recently, trying to get into them, and they're okay. Like, a lot of them just make me uncomfortable. They don't really scare me. They're just like, that's going on. But I do love like the Scream franchise, if you want to consider that Halloween. I love that whole franchise. Excited for the next movie. I do love like the Leprechaun movies and the old ones. I Know What You Did Last Summer. I enjoyed those. I can't find them anywhere to stream. I really want to rewatch them and see if I still like it. But I know Leprechaun and Scream. I've rewatched those movies numerous times. I own them all on DVD, which is, I guess, saying my age since I have stuff on DVD still instead of all digital. But anyway, that's what I have. So those would be my favorites. Number 4, favorite Halloween movie. Now this sounds weird because I just asked about movies, but it doesn't have to be horror to be Halloween. So I would have to, it's hard for me to pick a favorite one. So I'm going to give my top 3 instead. And they're not in any particular order. One of my top 3 is Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. I love that woman. Plus, even nowadays, she's just a very awesome lady. But that campy, Halloween-y feel is just great. And then the Halloween Town movies, and honestly, all of them. But especially the first one. It's a Disney Channel movie. It's definitely for kids, but whatever. I do enjoy those thoroughly. And then, of course, Nightmare Before Christmas. And I consider that Halloween and a Christmas movie, so I watch it both. I watch it this month and I watch it in December. All right, number 5. Are you superstitious? To a point. I'm a believer in karma, and that is about as superstitious as I get. So, like, I don't like want to do bad things and earn bad karma, if that makes sense. But I wouldn't say like I'm scared of walking under a ladder. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. Number 6, creepiest thing that ever happened to you. It would have to be, and I don't know if I would call it creepy, but it was bad timing and it was hilarious. And I just wanted to tell this story, so I threw this question in so I could tell this story here. When I was younger, honestly, this is the first time I lost weight and I was looking good. But I had moved in with this guy I was dating, and he went to bed. And I was up watching the Scream movies because I love them. And it wasn't even Halloween, I just like watching them. And so, new apartment, never really been here before. And I'm watching them, and then I need to use the restroom. And so the way it was set up was, living room, and then there's like a hallway, bathroom, and right here was the door to the bedroom, which he had left open. And I didn't know this about this person yet, but he would randomly sit up in his sleep. And just like, so as I'm watching Scream, as I'm a little like, a little bit creepy, especially I don't know the noises of this house, it's all a little whatever, all the lights are off, and I go to the bathroom and I look over and he's just hunched over, sitting up. And it was just a scene where somebody had just died that before I went to the bathroom. Creeped me the freak out. I had to go to the bathroom. So I went in the bathroom, and then I was scared to even check on him because I'm like, what if he's dead? What if something happened? But when I came out of the bathroom, as I'm gonna go in there and get my phone, get ready to call 911, freaked out, he starts snoring. He was awake, or he was asleep. He wasn't dead. So I was cool. And then later found out as, time went on, and, I slept there for, several months or however long we dated. And, he would just pop up randomly in his sleep and do that. It was weird. So that was creepy. Number 7, do you decorate for Halloween? I personally would love to. I just can't afford to. I have in the past always would decorate the salon for Halloween. And I did bring my box that I had left from when I managed home, but there's not really enough there to decorate an apartment. And plus, if I were to decorate my home, I would make it creepier things versus obviously stuff that I got for the salon. It was a little bit more family friendly. It was all from the Dollar Tree. And so So there's not a lot there. So I actually might bring it back to the shop and at least decorate my station. Like for some reason, I guess over the years, especially Dollar Tree stuff, they don't hold up. So there's only a handful of things in there. So I might be able to at least decorate my station, if not the whole salon at work. Or I may just see what I can use here. We are having a party this year, which that'll be later. Number 8, favorite monster or villain. I should have thought of this answer before I hit record. Probably going to go with Frankenstein's monster, which first of all, the monster is not named Frankenstein. The doctor is. So don't call him Frankenstein if you dress up like him. But probably him because it is kind of relatable with how my life has been. Not fully. I mean, nobody's chased me with torches or anything. But being different, looking different, and just wanting to fit in. And, you know, not getting the response that I would like because of, you know, looks and other factors. That is relatable. And I like the monsters that aren't necessarily evil. Like, that's why I love reading urban fantasy, because you'll get your witches and werewolves and sorcerers and half demons, and they're not necessarily evil. It's just that's the burden life has given them. And I do find those very fascinating. All right, number 9. Are you doing anything for Halloween this year? This year, I don't know on actual Halloween day because of pandemic. I don't know what's going on. In the past, on Halloween day, I have gone over to my parents and handed out candy. I don't know if that's something that's going on this year or not. But I do know on the 24th or 26th, whatever that Saturday is, my downstairs neighbor invited members of the Blue Max, the group that I joined, the social/charity group, over to have a Halloween party in the backyard. So, and we're gonna use his apartment down below and the backyard. That way people can space out and everything. And that's why some of the stuff that I brought, I want to see if I can somehow put it in the yard to make it a little more decorated, because there's not much back there. But yeah, so that should be fun. And I'm gonna be wearing this, I think, unless I can find my tail for my other thing that I want to wear. But I still would have to buy a couple of accessories for that. And right now, as you guys know, I'm not trying to spend money on non-essential items. So we'll see. All right, number 10. Last question is, what is your favorite Halloween song? It's so hard to pick. I have made a playlist and added stuff, and I have like almost 4 hours worth of music on there, and it's all Halloween music. I do get a laugh and enjoy the Will Smith song, Nightmare on My Street. That is very fun, which is funny because I've never actually watched A Nightmare on Elm Street, but I do enjoy that song. Any of the stuff from anything, like the Scooby-Doo Halloween movies. I love that music. I've come across this Lovecraft, LV, I don't remember. I'll type it, LVECRAFT, I don't know. But either way, they've got some amazing songs on there. I think he's a DJ. I'm not exactly sure what they are, but I just happened to pop up on there on Spotify when I was creating the list. I was like, these are all fun and like fit in with Halloween perfectly. So yeah, so I like so many, it's hard to pick a favorite on that one. And yet I'm asking people to pick a favorite. Should have reworded that to say, name some favorites. But anyway, that's all I've got for you guys. Happy Halloween month. I don't know, I could do Halloween stuff every day. I'd be totally fine with that. All right, so anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please do the tag if I've tagged you, and I will link them down below. And if I haven't tagged you, feel free to answer the questions anyway. Answer in the comment box, do a video, and I'll tag you later, all that stuff. And thank you. Did I say thank you? Thank you. All right, like, comment, subscribe, all of that, and I will talk to you guys later.